Conversations with Mr. Body here on this beautiful Monday afternoon, right? And so what is today? Today is Mindset Monday, Motivation Monday. Thank God it's Monday. It's whatever you want your Monday to be, that's what it's going to be. And even though it's gloomy outside, listen, I said it's still beautiful. Why? Because I have another opportunity. You have another opportunity to become the best version of yourself, right? And so that's what makes it a beautiful day. And so today what we're going to be talking about, right, is we're talking about, look, you already have the key, right? And what key is it that you already have? The key to getting the knowledge to get your new results. The key to open the door, right? Because listen, the key, all right, before you get to the door, right? Because I asked, would you open the door? You got the key to getting the knowledge. You got the key to getting some help. You got the key to actually put in the work. You got the key to create your discipline and consistency. Listen, it's already inside you. You already have the key. The question is, are you going to open the door, right? Because listen, if you're not opening the door, that's the reason why you're not really creating the results that you're looking for, because you have decided to just hold the keys in your pocket, or maybe dangle it in your hand, or maybe lose it somewhere and decide not to open the door and be like, oh my gosh, I can't open this door. I can't get the new results and all this stuff. When you already got the key to open the door, you're just not putting it in the keyhole, turning it and unlocking and opening the door, right? And here's the thing. You have the ability to go and search on ways to be able to create the results that you're looking for, right? So you got that key. You got the key to be able to do that. Like, no one can stop you from going on Google. No one can stop you from going on YouTube. The only person that can stop you is you, which is, it means you got the keys to be able to go and research what it is that you need to do in order to get the results that you want. Now, I understand that, you know what, looking on Google, looking on YouTube, it can get a little confusing at times. I get it, right? But you got the key to go and invest into somebody that's going to be able to produce the results that you want by giving you the plan, right? Now, here's the thing. I understand that, you know what, it might be a challenge in order to be able to, how can I put it, right? In order to be able to finance that investment. I understand that might be a challenge, but here's the other thing that comes along with that, right? There are ways of being able to invest in somebody without necessarily having to use money. You could potentially work out a barter system where maybe you have a skill, maybe you have something that you can offer this individual, right? So that they can take that as a form of payment. But see, that's you not thinking outside the box. Right? Because if I really want something and maybe I'm not able to financially be able to afford it, right? I could be like, well, look, you know what? Hey, I've been a certified personal trainer for 19 years. You got some goals? All right, cool. Let's work out some kind of barter system, right? And you know what? I'll train you and I'll coach you and all this other stuff. And in return, you'll be able to do whatever it is that I'm seeking. So that's one of the ways, right? You got the key to be able to go and seek that out. Again, maybe it might not be the first person that you talk to that might be willing to do it, or you know what? Sometimes you got to make some temporary sacrifices. Make some temporary sacrifices with eating out, going to Uber Eats, DoorDash, all of those things, getting some things that you don't necessarily need that you want, right? Like some new outfits, some new bags, some new shoes, and all this other stuff that you might be spending some money on. Yes, you want it, right? But you don't need it. And so what you can do is just shift that spending into some investment into you. But again, you have the key and the ability to do that. Here's the other thing. You have the key to be able to implement action. You see, the only thing that's stopping you from creating the results that you're doing is the right action, right? Because sometimes, you know what, unfortunately, listen, this game of getting some new results is trial and error for everybody. The only difference between the expert, the only difference between the pro is that their trial and error period is a lot shorter than somebody that doesn't have the knowledge that they have, right? But we all go through trial and error. We're just going to be committed to the journey of the trial and error and figure out ways of being able to make it a little bit faster. Probably a lot of bit faster, right? But you still have the ability to put in some work. You got the ability to exercise. You got the ability to eat better. You got the ability to do the things that are necessarily required in order for you to be able to create the results. So you have that key already within you because you can do. The question is, are you going to do? right? You got to ask yourself that question. Are you going to do these things that are necessary and required in order for you to create the results? You have to make that decision. But what I'm sharing with you is that you already got the key deep within you to be able to do all the things. Whatever it is that you want to do, you got the key inside of you to be able to create it. And if you don't have the knowledge, that's okay. That doesn't mean that you don't have the key, because you're like, listen, I've been trying to lose some weight. I've been trying to gain some weight. I've been trying to adjust my body and I haven't been able to. Cool, no problem. You don't necessarily have that knowledge key already, but you have the key to gain knowledge, which you can get that key to be able to unlock the door to new results. You see what I'm saying? So you already got the keys. The question is, are you going to start using them? And only you can answer that question. You got to be able to answer the question and say, okay, look, I am ready to start using these keys. So let me do what I need to do. Let me go and get some guidance. Let me go and find somebody that can help me. Let me go and ask somebody that I know that I've seen. You know what? Maybe I've been following somebody on social media and I can ask them, let me slide in their DM and say, hey, listen, can you just give me some direction on what you did, because I am ready. But with all that being said, you have to say, I am ready. Are you ready to create your new results? Are you ready to unlock the doors? You already have the keys. You just got to decide if you're going to use them, right? Listen, that's all I got for you on today. It's your boy, Mr. Body. If you got some value in this video, feel free to hit the share button, tag somebody that needs to hear this message, invite somebody to come and watch this video so that they can get the same value that you just received, all right?